Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Talk Sports and another episode of the World Cup Roundup. Yeah, since last time when I did the roundup on the opening day, we've had the first full round of matches played, and then obviously we are into round two, or part of the way through, should I say. In the opening game, as we know, the host Qatar succumbed to a 2-goal defeat to Ecuador. And in game two, Senegal, in game two in that group, Senegal came to defeat against the Netherlands. Cody Gakpo, the breakout star of the tournament, scored in that game, and David Klaassen scored later on to secure a 2-0 win for the Netherlands. In England's group, Group B, Wales and USA fought out a 1-1 draw in their opening game before England dispatched Iran 6-2 in what was a game full of VAR controversy. Group C, Mexico 0, Poland 0. Robert Lewandowski facing his penalty saved by Guillermo Ochoa. And in the other game in Group C, that was the first game of the day. A big shock as Saudi Arabia beat the favourites going into the tournament, one of the favourites going into the tournament, Argentina, unbeaten in 36 games, took the lead early on for a Lionel Messi penalty. Messi had a goal ruled out. Martinez had 2 goals ruled out before half-time, so it could have quite easily been 4-0 to Argentina, but a second-half comeback from Saudi Arabia saw them win by 2-1 in their opening group game. Denmark 0, Tunisia 0 in their opening game of Group D, and France 4, Australia 1, Australia taking the lead early on in that one. Group E was Belgium 1, Canada 0. Not much to write home about in that game, apart from Alfonso Davies missing a penalty there before Michy Batshuayi struck. Germany took the lead against Japan, and it looked like it was going to be routine for them, but a 2 second-half strikes saw Japan pull off a shock and leave the 2014 winners without any points in the group, and if they lose their second group game, they're out of the tournament. Morocco 0, Croatia 0 in Group F, and Spain running out 7-0 winners over Costa Rica with 6 different goal scorers on the score sheet. Ferran Torres at the double and Alvaro Morata in his first goal at a World Cup for Spain, and Gavi also on the score sheet, the youngster. Group G, Switzerland beat Cameroon in the opening game of Group G. Cameroonian-born Rio Mbolo scoring for Switzerland. And in the other Group H game, Portugal 3-2 winners over Ghana. Cristiano Ronaldo becoming the first men's player to score in 5 World Cups. First men's player. The women's player was Marta. Group H, Uruguay 0, South Korea 0. The back line of Kim's keeping out the Uruguayan forward line, which lacked a bit of bite this time on this occasion. Group G, Brazil, my sweepstake team 2, Serbia 0. The first goal was instinctive from Richarlison. Ball across the box, shot on goal, comes back out, and Richarlison puts the ball in the back of the net. The second goal was sheer brilliance. Some people say it was a poor touch and lucky finish. For me, I think he meant it. Great touch to flick it up into the air and do a bicycle kick. What a goal that was to seal the victory. Neymar has picked up an injury for Brazil, or missed the final 2 group games, and so will Danilo, but to be honest, I don't think Brazil will miss Neymar that much, and I thought they looked stronger and more threatening once Neymar left the field of play in that opening group game. So that was the first roundup of the group games, and we're looking into the second round. Obviously, Qatar 1, Senegal 3 in Group A, Netherlands 1, Ecuador 1. That leaves Netherlands and Ecuador with 4 points apiece. Qatar are out of the World Cup, become the first host to lose the opening game and to become the earliest hosts to exit the competition. Wales 0, Iran 2. Wales seeing Wayne Hennessy sent off, and 2 late Iran goals see Iran win that game, whereas England versus UAE played out a goalless draw as well in the game yesterday. Earlier on today, Australia in Group D beat Tunisia 1-0. We had Poland in Group C winning 2-0 against Saudi Arabia. Robin Lewandowski getting his first World Cup goal after capitalising on a Saudi Arabian defensive error. We had France running out 2-1 winners over Denmark. Kylian Mbappe gave France a lead before Andreas Christensen, the former Chelsea defender, now at Barcelona, scored for them. For Denmark, the equaliser, and then Mbappe again on the score sheet. And then in the game, last game of today, Argentina running out 2-0 winners over Mexico to get themselves back into qualification contention for the knockout stages. Lionel Messi with a goal before, I believe it was Fernandez with the late strike there to seal the 2-0 win for Argentina. Thanks to everyone that's watching so far. Don't forget to like the video, comment below and subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for more content. The next fixtures coming up this week, we've got tomorrow at 10 o'clock British time, Japan versus Costa Rica. That's going to be a tough game. Costa Rica getting thumped 7-0. I can see a Japan winning that one, something like 2 or 3-0 to Japan. In Group E, the second game of Group E is at 4 o'clock British time, Croatia versus Canada. Canada weren't bad against... sorry, the second game of Group E is Spain versus Germany, it's Spain versus Germany. That's going to be a big game. Repeat of the World Cup semi-final of 2010. Two teams that haven't been amazing recently, but Spain obviously getting that win, and Germany succumbing to defeat in the opening games. I think the Germans will bounce back, but only get a point in that one. Group F is Belgium, Morocco, easy streets for Belgium, and Croatia versus Canada, which I can see both sides playing out a draw in that one. Canada weren't actually bad against Belgium. They were unlucky not to get something out of that game. Group G, you got Cameroon versus Serbia. Serbia did quite well for the majority of the game against Brazil. Brazilian quality shone through in the end, and I can see Serbia dismantling Cameroon in that one, especially if Alexander Mitrovic is on form. Vlahovic didn't do much when he came on as a sub against Brazil. I was a bit disappointed with that one. And in second game of Group G, Brazil versus Switzerland, I think I've got to go with Brazil in that one. Switzerland a good side, but I think Brazil have too much for them. Group H, South Korea, Ghana. Well, I think if Ghana lose, they're out, so they need to get the points in this one. And South Korea are formidable opposition. They're quite good defensively. Heung-min Son is a threat in attack, but I think Ghana did show in spells against Portugal that they have got a good attack themselves. So I'm going to go for Ghana to nick this one. And Portugal-Uruguay, 0-0 in the first game for Uruguay, 3-2 for Portugal. I think the Uruguayans will score in this game, but I think they'll play out a draw in that one. Looking at... where are we? Sorry, I've lost where I was. There we are. And then that is the set of fixtures for round 2. And what I think you're looking at the tables for each group after, the first 2 rounds of matches played in Group A. Netherlands top with 4 points, Ecuador second, Senegal third with 3 points, and Qatar bottom with 0 points and out of the competition. Group B, England top with 4 points, Iran second with 3 points. That's a shock so far. USA with 2 points in third, with the Iran next for them, and England, Wales bottom with 1 point, and obviously England will be wanting to send their neighbours home on Tuesday. Group C, Poland top with 4 points ahead of Argentina in second with 3, Saudi Arabia have 3, and Mexico bottom with 1 point. In that one. Group D, you're looking at France top, 6 points, first team to qualify for the last 16 of this World Cup. The reigning world champions going through to the next round, with Australia in second place at the moment with 3 points ahead of Denmark and Tunisia, who are 3rd and 4th with 1 point each, respectively, with Denmark and Australia to play each other in the next game, and France and Tunisia. So I believe Tunisia will be going home after the next round of matches, and I got a feeling Denmark might sneak something against Australia, might sneak the win and sneak through by a point in that one. Spain, Japan, Germany, Costa Rica. Spain top for 3 points, Japan with 3 points, Germany and Costa Rica with no points. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in this one. If Germany lose, they're out. Japan will have too much for Costa Rica, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes in the round 2 games. Group F after one round of matches: Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. 3 points for Belgium, 1 for Morocco and Croatia each, and none for Canada. Group G, Brazil at top of that table, 3 points. Switzerland second with 3 points. Cameroon and Serbia play out with no points here, and obviously sides face each other, so that's all going to change in match day 2. And Group H, Portugal top, 3 points, South Korea and Uruguay second and third with 1 point, and Ghana bottom with 4, with obviously Ghana and South Korea and Portugal and Uruguay playing one another, so things are going to change there in this one. Let us know what you think is going to happen in this next round of the World Cup. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you all on the channel very soon.